All right, let's just get right into it. Have you ever built an AI project that felt, I don't know, powerful, but also super fragile? Like it could break at any moment? Well, you're about to find out exactly why that is. We're going to break down the huge difference between a single all-in-one AI and a truly robust multi-agent system. Story, once upon a time. A CTO built one massive all-in-one AI chatbot to handle everything, but it crashed under its own complexity. Level up, SETI buddy. Let's build something better. So picture this. The CTO's creation, it was a total marvel, at least at first. It was trying to handle customer support, back-end debugging, marketing copy, the whole shebang. But the moment a real crisis hit, the system just entered this state of cognitive overload. It started hallucinating, mixing up different data streams, and eventually, the whole thing just collapsed. This right here is the core problem with a single AI tool. It becomes incredibly fragile and brittle under pressure. And look, this story about the CTO, it's not a one-off. Not at all. It's actually a perfect snapshot of a huge problem that's hitting the entire industry. It's something we're calling the Gen AI paradox. So what is this paradox? Well, it's this weird situation where companies are pouring tons of money and resources into generative AI, but they're just not seeing any real impact on the bottom line. You know? The projects look cool, they're impressive for sure, but they get stuck in this endless pilot mode. They end up acting like reactive assistants instead of proactive, reliable systems that you can actually count on. Does that sound familiar to anyone? Okay, this slide right here, this is the heart of the problem. It lays out the core flaw perfectly. On the left, you've got your monolithic model, right? That's one AI trying to do everything. So if it makes a tiny mistake in step one, guess what? That error just snowballs. It cascades through the entire chain. And the worst part, there are zero internal checks to catch it. But then you look at the right side, the multi-agent system. Now that is a team. Errors get caught and they get corrected early on, all because you have these specialized agents acting as quality gates. So the big question is, how do we fix this mess? Well, the answer lies in what we call the multi-agent blueprint, and it really boils down to two key ideas: specialization and breaking things down. And honestly, the idea is so simple, it's brilliant. Instead of building one giant, overstressed, jack-of-all-trades bot, you deploy a team of specialists. Think of it like this. Each agent has one specific job that it is amazing at, and they're all coordinated by this central orchestrator that's basically the project manager of the whole operation.
Okay, let's walk through this pattern. It's called the Orchestrator-Worker pattern. Step 1, the orchestrator takes a big, complex goal and just chops it up into smaller, manageable tasks. Step 2, it then assigns each of those little tasks to the right specialist agent. And step 3, and listen, this is absolutely the most crucial part. It evaluates the work. If it's not up to snuff, it sends it back for refinement. This evaluate and refine loop, that is the quality check that those single monolithic systems are totally missing.
Let's make this super concrete with an example. Say a content creation workflow. You could have a writer agent whose only job is to bang out the first draft of an article. That's it. Then that draft gets passed to an editor agent. And this agent's entire purpose in life is to be a quality gate, fact-checking, polishing the language, making sure everything is accurate. Finally, an SEO agent steps in to optimize the whole thing for search. See? Each one is an expert in their lane, and together, they make sure the final product is basically flawless.
You know, to really make this concept stick, I love this analogy. Think of your AI system not as a solo musician, but as a full-blown orchestra.
Yeah, this quote just nails it. Hiring a single AI for a complex process is like asking a brilliant solo musician to play the drums, the piano, and the violin all at once. I mean, come on, you could have the most gifted musician on the planet, but if you ask them to play 3 instruments at the same time, you're not going to get a symphony. You're going to get pure chaos. That's just not how you produce high-quality, complex work. Just look at the difference here. The solo performer on the left, that's our monolithic AI, it might be able to manage a simple little tune, but it's fundamentally chaotic and prone to error. Now the full orchestra on the right, that's our multi-agent system. It's a whole different world. You have dozens of musicians, and each one is a master of their one instrument. And who do they follow? The conductor, who is of course our orchestrator agent, to create something incredibly complex, harmonious, and just beautiful. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but what does it actually mean for you in the real world? It means we can finally shift our AI systems from being fragile and unpredictable to being truly, truly robust. And the payoff here isn't just a feeling, it's something you can actually measure. We're talking about going from totally unpredictable results to systems that can hit accuracy and reliability levels of 99.5%, sometimes even higher. This isn't just a small tweak, it's the difference between a cool science fair project and a tool you can bet your business on for mission-critical tasks.
So when you add it all up, the multi-agent advantage is huge. You get stable, predictable output, you get massive scalability because you can just add more specialist agents to the team whenever you need them. You get reliable performance and even self-healing capabilities, where agents can spot and fix errors all by themselves. You're literally moving from a brittle, fragile script to a durable, digital workforce.
All right, that's enough theory for one day. Now it's time for you to actually put this into practice and see it for yourself. I want you to do something for me. Take this exact prompt you see here and plug it into Notebook LM. Ask it, illustrate a scenario where a single AI tool would likely fail due to complexity, but a multi-agent system using the Orchestrator-Workers pattern would succeed. Seriously, this is how you go from just passively listening to actively understanding. Go on, give it a shot. Always remember, the goal here is to stop building these fragile scripts that break all the time and start creating a truly robust digital workforce. That is the future. Stay agentic.
Hey, if this helped you level up your understanding, do us a favor and like, share, and subscribe to Study Buddy with Notebook LM. It's your daily guide to this whole agentic revolution. Thanks for tuning in.